Mythical Island is finally out in Pokemon TCG Pocket, and with it comes a whole new set of solo battles to challenge yourself and earn rewards. How's it going, everyone? My name is DuckDad, and there are 16 solo decks in total to play against between the Advanced and Expert battles. Each deck includes battle tasks that ask the player to use certain types of Pokemon, deal a certain amount of damage, win in a certain amount of turns, and much more. And today, we're going to go over 5 decks to use to beat the solo battles in the Mythical Island expansion, and complete those battle tasks. First up, we have Primeape and Marowak EX. This is a low-cost energy deck that can deal a significant amount of damage with Marowak EX's Bone Meringue and Primeape's Fight Back. This deck likes going second, since it gives Mankey the chance to attack and put damage on itself, so that Primeape's Fight Back does a total of 100 damage before weakness. Then you can set up Marowak EX on the bench and finish up the game with an attack that has the potential to do 160 damage. Another good thing about these Pokemon is that they have different weaknesses and can cover for each other against Psychic and Grass decks. This deck completes 4 fighting type tasks, dealing 100 damage in one attack, and winning by a certain amount of turns. Winning without giving up a point might be a little difficult, but it is definitely doable. This deck can also be reconstructed into a deck with 1, 2, and 3 Diamond Pokemon by replacing Marowak EX and Reckless Charge Mankey. Other options include the Single Prize Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and if you have it, the new Marshadow card. One of the strongest decks in the PvP metagame, Pikachu EX, is unsurprisingly a good pick for the solo battles as well. Pikachu EX's Circle Circuit attack can do a total of 90 damage with a full bench, and Zapdos EX's Thundering Hurricane has the potential to do 200 damage. The low energy cost for Pikachu EX's attack also makes it easier to outpace the computer and beat them swiftly. This deck completes the 3 Lightning-type tasks, dealing 100 damage in one attack, winning by a certain amount of turns, and winning without giving up a single point. This deck also hits Gyarados EX, Pidgeot EX, and Aerodactyl EX for weakness, but be careful with Pidgeot EX and Aerodactyl EX. There are plenty of variants for this archetype, so you can really play around with the version you like, whether that's the Zebstrika variant, the Raichu variant, or the Electrode variant. If you're looking for a new card from Mythical Island to add into the deck, the Dene is a great option. Paralysis is very strong and gives you plenty of time to set up. Exeggutor EX and Venusaur EX is not the fastest deck out there, but I think they work well for these solo battles. Exeggutor EX only requires 1 Grass Energy to attack for potentially 80 damage and has a staggering 160 HP. Paired with Erica and Potions, that makes it a difficult Pokemon to knock out, giving Venusaur EX time to set up. This deck completes 3 Grass-type tasks, dealing 100 damage in one attack with Venusaur EX's Giant Bloom, winning by a certain amount of turns, and winning without giving up a single point. If you're looking to add Mythical Island cards, I think the supported card Leaf could be included in this deck due to the retreat cost of Exeggutor EX and Venusaur EX. One of the best single-point decks, in my opinion, is Blaine. This deck focuses on Pokemon like Ninetales, Rapidash, and Magmar, which all do 30 more damage when powered up by the supporter card Blaine. Along with completing 3 Fire-type tasks, it's also a good deck to use against the Expert Venusaur EX deck and Expert Celebi EX deck, especially since you have to deal a total of 1500 damage. This is also the premier deck for completing the 1, 2, and 3 Diamond Rarity task. Ninetales is a great attacker in this deck and can take out Pokemon like Celebi EX, Serperior, Volcarona, Raichu, and plenty more in one hit with Blaine. For new cards to add, I would suggest the new Magmar. Its attack does 80 damage, and when using Blaine, it does just enough to knock out Celebi EX in one hit. You might not have all the cards for this deck just yet, but I think it's an excellent deck that can deal so much damage. That is Celebi EX. Celebi EX has an insanely powerful attack called Powerful Bloom that says flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. If you pair this with Serperior with the Jungle Totem ability, every Grass Energy becomes 2 Grass Energies for Celebi EX, meaning it deals even more damage. This deck completes the 3 Grass-type tasks, can win games very quickly, and can just do a ridiculous amount of damage. I definitely suggest trying it out if you have the cards for it. Those are the decks. If you found this video useful, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you used a different deck to complete the solo battles, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. With that, I will see you in the next one. Peace.